Happy Turnover Tuesday, people, or Blackout Tuesday, however you want to call it. Turnover Tuesday is just how I'm gonna say it. So yeah, today we continue the top 10 favorite players. First off, I'd just like to say that I have upgraded the pictures. These two right here are the new ones. And then on this side over here, I have the other extra ones from the stickers we opened up in the Hockey Card Collection video. So yeah, there you go. That's the update, and let's get into the top 10 favorite St. Louis Blues. So the Blues were kind of in the middle, to be honest, before they won that Stanley Cup. The Blues with Craig Berube, one of my dad's favorite coaches of all time, or not favorite coaches, favorite players. We did have a little bit of a relationship with St. Louis, and pretty much every year we were always rooting for them if our Flyers were in the playoffs. And this year and last year proved that. It's been almost a year since they won the Stanley Cup. A few more days and couple more days, and then bam, it's been a year since they won their first cup. It's been a fun run for the Blues since 2017-18 missing the playoffs to 2018-19 winning it all. And it looks like they might go decently far in these playoffs. So at number 10, we have David Perron. David Perron was one of those interesting people where when I opened up a hockey card, I would always be like, ooh, that guy is just awesome. Number 9 is Jaden Schwartz. Jaden Schwartz, nothing too big about him. I just really like his name, to be honest. Number 8 is Alexander Steen. Steen, of course, winning the Stanley Cup with the team. To be honest, the Blues, I don't really have much of a history with watching that. I haven't watched them too much this season, maybe 3 or 4 times. So, not a ton, but I do have a decent amount of favorite players. So, Alexander Steen's number 8. Number 7 is Ryan O'Reilly. Now, Ryan O'Reilly, of course, he won the Conn Smythe Trophy in 2019. Traded to Buffalo, which the sports reporters in the Stanley Cup final were basically making fun of Buffalo. They were like, that was one of the worst trades Buffalo could ever make. I'm like, okay. So they're basically just the Stanley Cup celebration turned into a Buffalo roast fest, pretty much. And it turned out to be an amazing trade for the Blues, but not very good for the Sabres. Number 6 is Colin Parayko. Colin, of course, that's my brother's name. Parayko, one of the greatest names I've ever seen. Number 5 is Brayden Schenn. To be honest, he'd probably be higher. He's probably going to get even higher since he is from the Flyers. Flyers, of course, I have a history with, as you guys know. I am a Philadelphia Flyers fan, and it's been really fun. So Brayden Schenn is number 5, and I know I never got to see him play for the Flyers, but play for the Flyers. So number 4 is Alex Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo, of course, is the captain. I wonder where he's going to go in free agency, if he's going to sign with St. Louis. I personally think he don't. I'm not sure if they'll have enough cap space to sign him. Number 3 is Jake Allen. Jake Allen, before Binnington came in, was one of my favorite goaltenders. Not only for the Blues, but like one of my favorite goaltenders in the entire division. So, number 1 is Vladimir Tarasenko. Of course. I mean, number 2. Now you guys already know number 1. That's great. Number 2 is Jordan Binnington. Binnington's story is absolutely amazing. Even though he got a shutout against the Flyers, which I was like, I'm going to stop liking this team. Ever since he got that win, he just took off. And I've just been absolutely honored to see his journey through the NHL, and he's become a very solid goaltender. And it's not a fluke. It's not a fluke at all what Binnington has done. He's played pretty good this season for a very good Blues team. Number 1 is Vladimir Tarasenko. Tarasenko is going to probably be my favorite player for a long time. Binnington might move up to number 1 when Tarasenko retires, but Tarasenko is going to be number 1 for years to come. And watching him play is just amazing. He goes to the All-Star games. I'm not too sure if he was at the All-Star game this year, but he is just he's one of my favorite players. So yeah, that's it for the top 10 favorite St. Louis Blues. I do have some honorable mentions though. The honorable mentions are Mike Vecchione, because he played for St. Louis. He's playing for St. Louis now in their minor league. And then Jay Bouwmeester with the Collapse. He's probably going to be number 10 in the very near future. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy it, do make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. We're at 150 subscribers. We're halfway to our goal of 200 by the end of the year. It's only June 2nd, so I think we can do it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.